Hi guys, sorry it's raining outside for the noise, but I wanted to show you my E-Class. I'm done with all the ambient lighting in the car. It's an E-Class 2019 Estate, so it's an Estate. So yeah, let's talk about this car and what's done. Start with unlocking it. So we can start here in the back. Immediately we can see that we have the ambient lighting here, but I replaced the speaker grill with ambient lighting and the ambient lighting in the chairs, also on the other side there. It's very dark, sorry. And also the rear vents there is also ambient lighting, but let's move to the front and then we can actually turn everything on and take a look. So this is the view when you sit in the car. Beautiful AMG steering wheel. I love this steering wheel. It's I mean, I think if you don't have this steering wheel, it's not a I mean, there's two steering wheels that are similar. This one has replaced this part. Otherwise, it's a little bit more roundish. But this is like the sports, ultra sports steering wheel, and it's super nice. Always go for that option because this steering wheel, you're looking at this all the time, and it looks amazing if you ask me. All right. If we go back to some other parts, this car has the black ash interior. It has the dual widescreen setup. And yeah, so I mean, it's not a lot to talk about. It's an E-Class. Super comfortable. It has the I think it's fake leather, and then the Alcanta or whatever it's called in the middle. Sorry for the mess. It's because I've been working on the car. So what has been done in this car? Well, this car comes with ambient lighting, and the ambient lighting runs under here, all around to the doors, and also around the screen. And that's an extra package that comes from Mercedes-Benz when you buy the car. So you can add that ambient lighting, I think, or it's even added in the night package. I'm not sure. I've seen a lot of people mention night package. But an interesting part, I don't have electric seats, which is probably the only sad part about this car, but it's not really needed. I am the only one driving this car, so the seat is always in my position, so to speak. I don't have a head-up display. I mean, I think that is kind of, I mean, it's good, but it's also gimmicky. There's only one thing that I truly regret with this car, or that I really wish that this car had, and that is the adaptive cruise control. It does not. It has these functions. You can see it's a normal cruise control and limiter. And if this car would have had adaptive cruise control, it would have had a like further and closer distance thing, so you can set it. So so that's something to look for. I didn't know that when I bought the car, but now I know. But if we turn it on, you can see here's basically where everything's gonna happen, because I've replaced these vents, that vent, this vent, also those vents in the back. Then that speaker that the 3D speakers added, this speaker grill is replaced. Same thing here, 3D tweeter speaker grill. So you can see here is gonna be what I've mounted. And if we turn the car on, and then let's turn the light off just to get a better look at everything. So we can see that we have ambient lighting in the footwell. Sorry for the reflections. I can't really do a lot about that. But we have ambient lighting in the door, as this is original, and we have running along the parts under the black ash. We also have around the black ash here, and also in the cup holder here is a light as well. See, there's lights here too. But that's it. You don't get any more lights. At least I don't think. Oh, you get the screen lights as well. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but behind the screen also, which is very hard to see when you're driving, but it looks nice if you're a passenger or something. You can see it. But what's added then? Yeah, these are added. So these lights are not something that comes with the car. So you can see that it's lighting in the vent and it's changing colors. And the vent is different as well from the original vent. This is more the sporty, I think it's called turbine. And you also have the vents over here. Then we have the speaker grill, which is also, I think it's easier to look at this side. We have the speaker grill here, which is also replaced, the Burmeister speaker grill. And this car came equipped with Burmeister sound, so it's not just a replacement of the speaker grills and having the normal sound. This is a replacement of the speaker grills and with the premium sound. The only sad thing is, and that's the more of a information to people, is that there is no Burmeister or Burmeister 3D sound. The E-Class sedans or yeah, the normal E-Classes, they can opt in for the Burmeister 3D sound. But for some reason, the E-Class was, I think it was stressed from Mercedes, I don't know. But there is no 3D Burmeister sound. And there's really no point of adding that either to this car, because even if you got a hold of an amplifier and all the speakers that you would have to mount in the roof and yeah, then that amplifier and that system is not tuned for this car and for this cabin, because in the sedan you have the sloping roof and then it disappears into the trunk. But in this car, since it's an estate, you have no sloping roof line. You have a more straight roof line into your baggage and into the back, and then there's just a tailgate. So I wouldn't really do that. I think it's wrong to do that on an estate. So I was thinking about it, but a lot of money, and I don't think it's gonna sound that good. Yeah, but these vents as well are aftermarket then, they're added. So yeah, they're same, this called turbine vents. We have these speakers, which are called, I think they're called 3D tweeter or something. If I turn the car off and open the door, then it rolls back in. So it does that every time, and if I turn the car on again, or the ignition, rolls out, and it does that of course on both sides. This car also has, you know, the normal shebang. It has the yeah, full 2 displays, like digital displays. It has the normal cluster, also the sport view cluster. I can show you that. It looks like, sorry, it's in Swedish in the cluster. So this is the sport cluster. It looks okay, but I think it kind of cuts a little bit to having all these ambient lights. That's why I like using the classic, because it's black and silver, and there's a lot of black and silver in this car, so it fits. But then we also have the progressive, which is more, futuristic, kinda, I don't know, everything in one thing. I prefer the I prefer the classic, and I also prefer being in here so that I have the number of the speed in the middle as well. Also the dial, and yeah, this is how I drove my Mercedes back in days. I think a lot of people can relate to having this setup with older Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, but this is the 2019 E-Class, and it's a beautiful car. It really is. If we look in the back here, you can see the seat lights. It's really dark. Let's see if the lights turn on. It does not. I have to do that, I guess. There we go. But you can see the seat lights. That is also mounted. I have mounted these. Quite a pain, to be honest. But then I've also mounted the speaker grill here as well, and also takes quite a lot of work. But it turns out overall to become a very beautiful interior of the car, especially in the dark. I mean, this cabin is beautiful. I mean, sitting and driving with this cabin is just remarkable. Love it. At least at nighttime, it's so beautiful, so beautiful. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions about how or how everything is connected and such, please let me know and I'll try to answer them. It's nothing's impossible if you want to do it and you have a normal set of skill when it comes to working on cars, then I'll say you can do it. So thank you for watching. Take care.